This year's Halloween event, Fortnitemares 2022, is just about to begin, and with it comes an awesome collaboration. But first, you're all probably receiving piles of homework each day at school, leaving you less time to do things you enjoy, like play Fortnite. But I have good news. Everyone who hits the thumbs up button on the count of 3 won't have any homework next week. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it worked. Enjoy your no homework. Yes, you heard me right. This year's Fortnitemares event is right around the corner, which is the Halloween event that we receive every single year. This time around, it'll be bigger than ever, featuring a major collaboration. But first, look how close we are to 4.31 million subscribers. We couldn't be any closer. It truly would mean the world to me if you could hit that subscribe button and be my 4,310,000 subscriber. Last video, I asked you guys to name this emote, and there's a bunch of people on the screen right now who got it right. For this video, we have a new emote. If you know the name of this, make sure to leave it down below in the comments. But we've wasted too much time. Fortnitemares is just about to begin, and a big collab is coming along with it. Let's hop into a game, and let's get into it. Now, before we reveal and showcase the collaboration coming in along Fortnitemares, first things first, in the new update we received just 2 days ago, the secret about Meowscles and the entire Meowscles family has been revealed. And you can't forget that in a video from a few weeks ago, found out that Kit is actually the son of Meowscles, while the new Meowscles skin is actually Meowscles' sister, and the wife of Meowscles is actually the Link skin all the way back from Chapter 1, and we found out that their relationship is currently on the rocks as they're not talking to each other. But finally, the missing piece that we've been needed to fit this story together has been added into the game in the form of a Meowscles NPC. If you go up to her while wearing a random skin, she'll say, "My pet peeve, people who tell me who or what I should be, and jazz, I don't get jazz," which is basically just Epic Games playing up the whole hipster or goth theme that she is going for. The real mystery is revealed using the Meowscles skin, which I have equipped, and we're inside a battle lab, where all that's left to do is to make our way through the rave cave towards the Meowscles NPC. And when you go up to Meowscles while rocking Meowscles and talk to him, he says, "Don't worry, big bro, I'll always land on my feet," likely once again referring to this goth hipster stage that she's going through. But now for the most important part, where we're using the mom, aka the Link skin. Once again, if we head over towards the rave cave and make our way back to the Meowscles NPC, Meowscles will actually say, "Thanks for never making me feel weird, you're the best," referring to the Links and the Meowscles characters being separated, meaning there are unfortunately still a bunch of issues within the Meowscles family. We're just about to reveal the major collaboration, but first, a word from our sponsor.
Have you ever played a game so frustrating that you wanted to slap the living crap out of it, like Will Smith at the Oscars? Oh. Have you ever felt the urge to smack your keyboard like that one CSGO player? And more importantly, are you maidenless?
You are maidenless.
But to get the maidens normally, you would have to ascend past the point of mortality, which means going out and touching grass. But through the darkness shines a light at the end of the tunnel, a light known as ePow.gg. ePow.gg is here to satisfy all your gamer needs. Need coaching to help you transcend to the child your parents always wanted? Need someone to rage with you when you threw the game out the window? Need someone to hold your hand while you run it down? We have it all and much more. So drop on by ePow.gg and you'll never have to game alone.
And right before we reveal the super awesome new collab, we first need to talk about Vecnas' house, the new location that was added in the new update that ended up replacing the Shifty Shafts location. There's a lot of debate in the Fortnite community about whether or not this is actually Vecnas' house. Obviously, inside of it, we have the grandfather clocks, which is a sign that it is Vecnas. You'll notice the name of the location is Gables, which isn't Stranger Things related at all. Check this out. You remember when Season 4 first came out and we all noticed the OG Loot Lake house in the center of the map, and right above that location was actually a rift very high up in the sky. Now this rift was also responsible for bringing the new version of the paradigm into our reality. Well, check this out. Located directly above the new Stranger Things house is actually the second rift that literally appeared right alongside the house just a few days ago. With each update that releases here here in Season 4, more and more of these rifts are gonna keep appearing here on the Fortnite map, likely bringing in even more new and old locations like they already have been. And there's a theory out there that all of these rifts are eventually gonna connect to form one giant rift, and without a doubt will be leading us into our next live event, which might actually be similar to the Season X The End event, where we had a bunch of rifts in the sky with rockets going everywhere. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time to cover the new collaboration event, and we're not just talking about one collaboration, because here in this upcoming Fortnitemares event, we're actually going to be getting 3. Now, if you remember last year for the Fortnitemares event, we actually had these things called tarot cards. Each day, Epic Games would flip one of them over, revealing a new skin coming into the item shop, which was responsible for a lot of the collaborations we got last seasons, like the Frankenstein skin, and even Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. This year, our very first collaboration actually leaked a couple months ago before Season 4 was released, where it was revealed that we're actually going to be getting a Freddy Krueger skin here in Fortnitemares. Now, if you're familiar with Freddy Krueger, then you know his main weapon are actually these blades attached to his hands, very similar to what Wolverine has, and Epic Games actually updated and brought back the Wolverine Mythic into the Fortnite game files. There's a very good chance that not only are we getting a Freddy Krueger skin, we could also see a Freddy Krueger Mythic weapon similar to Wolverine. Next up, coming up here very shortly, specifically on October 15th, brand new version of the Halloween movie will actually be releasing in theaters that features none other than Jason Voorhees, a very scary machete-wielding villain. Over the years, we've had a bunch of different leaks and teasers about Jason Voorhees arriving in Fortnite, and the only reason we haven't got him as a skin yet is because the Friday the 13th series was in a big legal battle. But now that legal battle is over because there's a new movie just about to release, making it the perfect time for Epic Games to finally add Jason into Fortnite. But now it's time for the biggest Fortnitemares collaboration, and you probably already guessed it, but this is another collab between Fortnite and Stranger Things. Now, this event is actually way bigger and goes way deeper than simply the addition of Vecna's house. We'll start off by paying attention to the grandfather clock that looks very similar to the clock Vecna uses in Stranger Things. A lot of people out there don't believe that this is an official collaboration, but check this out. On your screen right now, you can see what the original grandfather clock looks like in Fortnite. If we put it side by side with the new Vecna clock, you can see that Epic Games did indeed redesign it in order to make it look more similar to the one we actually see in the Stranger Things show. And I can't figure out why Epic Games would do this if it wasn't for a collaboration. On top of that, the clock itself has more health than anything else inside of Vecna's house. It'll literally take you 12 hits with your pickaxe to destroy it, as it has 600 health. And inside of the Fortnite game files, this clock is known as the grandfather clock, while the original one we showcased a little bit ago was simply known as clock. And you obviously can't forget the fact that the Grim Gables house is almost exactly like Vecna's house in the Stranger Things show. But the teasers don't end there, because a couple months ago, there was actually a featured prop hunt map that actually had this very weird looking grandfather clock inside of the map with something that looked like a Stranger Things portal behind it. And every time you would go by this point of interest, you would start hearing the grandfather clock music, literally being the exact same music we heard in Stranger Things Season 4. But it doesn't end there, because Epic Games also published the Stranger Things Demogorgon Rush creative map, where you're essentially trapped inside of the Upside Down and have to fight against wave after wave of Demogorgons, meaning we have an insane amount of teasers about an upcoming Fortnite and Stranger Things collab, all the way from the addition of Vecna's house from Stranger Things Season 4, literally including the grandfather clock, to even a bunch of mysterious different creative maps. So it definitely looks like Fortnite and Stranger Things have something planned, and as soon as we receive more news, whether that's an official announcement or something arrives in the item shop, I'm gonna make a tweet over my Twitter account at HomeGamesYT. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.